What's going on, everybody? I go by the name of Curry, and I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish. All right, guys, today we are looking at a very interesting colorway of a sneaker that takes familiar color blocking and mixes it with some iconic colorways. Without further ado, let's get into it. Boom. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toe. All right, guys, before we get into the sneaker itself a little more in depth, I just want to tell you guys right off the bat, I don't know about this one. This sneaker, I think, is going to be one that has to grow on me a little bit more. I wasn't all that impressed with it, but exclusive access did go out on the sneakers app a little bit early. I was smart enough this time to get the 2-day option as opposed to getting the standard shipping, because if you're like myself, there's been sneakers that you're probably still waiting to get right now because it's been about a week to almost 2 weeks now and you still haven't gotten your shoe yet because of all of the delays, because of everything going on in the world right now. So with these, I made sure to hit the 2-day option. They shipped out the next day. I got them by the next day. It's really wild when you think about it, because the 2-day shipping is only $5, and for $5 I literally got my sneakers about 8 to 9 days earlier than I would have gotten any other sneaker, but I digress. So like I said, this sneaker might have to grow on me a little bit. Basically, this sneaker reminds me if the Fragment 1, the Jordan Black Toe, and the Royal 1 all kind of came together and created a sneaker, it basically would be this Royal Toe. The color blocking, of course, is black toe color blocking, but it has certain elements of it that actually remind us of the Fragment Jordan 1. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a Fragment 1 to compare with you guys today because I don't have however much money those sneakers cost right now. But Jacques Slade, aka Cousteau, he did a comparison with the Fragment 1s. Check out his channel, and it's a really, really good review, so be sure to check that out. But I do have a pair of the Royal 1s in hand today that we can compare these two. So we'll take a look at that in a minute as soon as we take a little deeper look into this shoe. All right, guys, starting with the upper of the sneaker here. Now, again, really, really nice color blocking. You have the Chicago Black Toe color blocking here. White quarter panels going all the way back on the lateral and medial side. You have the black moving around the collar, around the heel, down the eyelets, and of course, around the toe. There's something throwing me off about the White Wings logo. I don't know what it is, but I think if I had a least favorite part of this sneaker, it would be the White Wings logo. I like the fact that it's embossed. I like the classic embossed logo. It's really, really fly. But the fact that it's white like that, I don't know. It's just, I know that it matches the quarter panels, but I just feel like for this sneaker, they could have easily made it blue. They could have maybe even made it black. And I think that it would have just set a little nicer against the sneaker. It's okay, but it's definitely my least favorite part of the shoe. All right, now moving up from there, you kind of have this synthetic leather in blue. You also have a little hit of the synthetic leather right underneath that black collar on the top of the shoe here on the upper. That's a really dope touch. You don't see that too often, but I really like how they incorporated this little hit of blue on the lateral and medial side. Of course, like I mentioned, you have the black swoosh against that synthetic leather on the upper. Same leather is used on the eyelets going all the way down the sneaker and the mud guards, and of course around the toe of the sneaker as well. The blue leather on the toe, this royal leather here, it feels about the same. I didn't know if it was going to be a little different material or not, but we're getting pretty standard Jordan 1 materials. This sneaker was definitely about the colorway more than the materials. The materials here, I'll just tell you guys, are very standard, but it looks nice. So you have that classic white midsole, and on the outsole of the sneaker, you have the Royal Jordan 1 outsole. Now, I'll tell you, I am a fan of these new leather or synthetic leather tags that have replaced the nylon tags on the Jordan 1. It gives the sneaker a little more upscale touch, I guess, a little more luxe feel, but we really haven't seen a jump in price. Now, I do wonder if this tag had to do with them upping the price by $10. I'm gonna tell y'all, hopefully there's a lot more about these sneakers that jump the price up to $160 to $170, because I don't think that this tag is worth $10. But it is a nice touch here. Again, on the back of the tag, you can see there's nothing there anymore. They really have taken the Jordan 1 to a new place. And I think this is probably going to start being the standard tag now on all of the Jordan 1 sneakers. Now, going around the heel of the sneaker, this is actually really dope. I like this. I think Jacques mentioned it a little bit in his video as well. There was actually a sample Fragment Jordan 1 that had this black going all the way around the heel. I thought that it was a nice touch. It would have looked dope if we'd have gotten a second Fragment that looked like that. But around the back of the sneaker is primarily black, so I do like the contrast between the back of the sneaker being primarily black and then you moving around to the front of the sneaker and it actually having a lot of blue in there. You get an extra set of royal laces with the shoe as well, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I will probably keep the black ones in these. I don't know, I think that the black ones just look a little bit nicer against all the blue on the sneaker. And last but not least, on the insole of the sneaker here, you have this black insole with that royal Nike Air OG logo on the heel. And that's pretty much it when it comes to the Royal Toe. Now, like I mentioned, this kind of looks like if the Royal Jordan 1s and the Fragment 1s all came together with the black toe and had a shoe. It's an interesting looking shoe. And like I said, you know, you look at other sneakers like the Royal 1, right? A classic colorway. Now this pair obviously is super beat down. I actually probably need to hit up StockX or GOAT and get myself a brand new pair of these because these are pretty done. But the classic colorway Royal or the new colorway in the Royal Toe, which one do I personally think is better? I don't know. I'm a classics guy, so I think I'm always going to gravitate a little bit more towards the Royal 1 colorway. Not just the Royal 1 colorway, but the color blocking. And that's the thing about this shoe. It's really nice, but unfortunately, I think that we've seen this colorway done so many different times in so many better ways that when it came together like this, it just didn't connect for me because I already know what I could potentially be having in a Fragment 1 or in a Royal Jordan 1 or in a Chicago Black Toe. And honestly, I think that the red and white and black hits a little bit harder than the blue, black and white. I just feel that way. So if you came to me and you had a dead stock pair of these and a dead stock pair of these, forget the fact that these are brand new because I know a lot of people are saying, are these the best Jordan 1 of 2020? These are the best Jordan 1s I've ever seen before. The only reason why people are saying that is because it's a brand new Jordan 1. We got a few of them early. People got them early. They sold them for a lot of money. They sold them for about $275, $300. And people are excited right now because not everybody can get their hands on them. Once everybody can get their hands on this sneaker, this is not going to be the best Jordan 1 of 2020 or whatever everybody else is calling it. It's a decent looking Jordan 1, honestly, but it ain't no Royal and it certainly ain't no Fragment. Like I said, maybe that's the over 30 in my age talking right there, but I'm always gonna be partial to this color blocking. I love the black quarter panels as opposed to the white quarter panels. I just love the way they do this. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this shade of royal blue, I like a little better than this shade of royal. I'm not gonna lie about that. But outside of that, I would definitely take the Royals all day over the Royal Toe. What I also find funny is how much of a double standard we have in sneakers these days. What I mean by that is this sneaker looks a lot like a few other colorways that have already dropped, including the Royal 1. But we always get on Adidas and Yeezy for coming out with all these different Yeezys that look very similar in color and have similar color blocking and look almost the same. So what I don't understand, and maybe you guys can help me out in the comments, is why is it okay for Jordan Brand to come out with 4 or 5 different iterations of basically the same colors, just organized in a different way on a shoe, but it's not okay for Adidas and Kanye for Yeezy to do basically the exact same thing? Why is that? I don't know, maybe people just say because Jordan is the GOAT, but at the end of the day, I feel like he's doing a lot of the same stuff. We've seen this colorway done a few times before. We've seen this color blocking done a bunch of times before. So I guess I don't understand what the difference is between Jordan and Yeezy. Maybe somebody can help me out. And while y'all help me out, if anybody has a pair of Royal 1s in a size 9, you know, the email address is down below. You can just hit me up. But guys, that's pretty much all that I got about these. Now it's time for you guys to sound off down in the comments below and let me know if you plan on picking up a pair of the Jordan 1 Royal Toe when it drops. I believe about a week from now, around May the 9th, I believe is the drop date. Again, I was able to get these a little bit early. If you were able to get your hands on a pair of these early, congratulations to you. You can sit back and chill, or you can go ahead and try to double up on a second pair when they drop. But let me know if these are a must-have for your collection. Let me know down below. Of course, right down in the comments, make sure that you click on that subscribe button so we can welcome you into the Sneaker Fetish family and make sure you don't miss out on any more heat that comes through like these, because I guarantee you I got a lot more heat on the way. Oh, sorry, somebody said you don't show the box on your videos anymore. So this is the box for the Royal Toe. So there's the box for the Royal Toe. It's a Jordan 1 box. As always, I want to thank you guys for joining me here today on SneakerPhetish, taking a look at these with me, unboxing them with me for a couple of minutes. I go by the name of Kari. This is the Air Jordan 1 Royal Toe. And until next time, I'm out.